Commander Valen sat in the grand chamber of the Galactic Council. His 4 eyes scanned the room with worry. The council members whispered among themselves. They all knew what this meeting was about. "The humans must be controlled," said Elder Mora from her floating chair. Her voice echoed through the hall. "They grow too strong, too fast." Valen shook his head. His people, the Dreth, had lived for thousands of years. They had seen empires rise and fall. But humans? Humans were different. They had only joined the galactic community 50 years ago. Yet they already controlled 12 star systems. "With respect, Elder," Valen said carefully, "we made a law. No one challenges humanity. There is a reason for this rule." A deep laugh filled the room. It came from General Cross of the Krenth Empire. He was massive, standing over 8 feet tall. His red armor gleamed under the lights. The Krenth were warriors. They had conquered 40 systems in the last century. "You are all cowards," Cross said. His voice was full of pride. "Humans are weak. They have soft skin. They need machines to breathe on most worlds. What makes them special? Nothing." The council chamber fell silent. Every member knew the old stories. Stories of what happened when someone attacked humans. But Cross was young for a general. He had not lived through the First Contact War. Elder Mora spoke again. "General Cross, the rule exists for good reason. Your father knew this. He voted for it." "My father was old and afraid," Cross said. "I am not. The Krenth Empire will show the galaxy that humans can be beaten. We will take their colony on Titan 7. It is far from their core worlds. They will not even notice." Valen stood up fast. "This is madness. You don't understand what you're doing." But Cross had already left the chamber. His soldiers followed behind him. 3 weeks later, the Krenth fleet arrived at Titan 7. It was a small human colony. Only 50,000 people lived there. They mined rare metals from the planet's core. The colony had basic defenses. A few old ships. Nothing that could stop a Krenth war fleet. Cross smiled as he gave the order. "Attack." The human ships tried to fight back. They were destroyed in minutes. Cross sent his troops to the surface. The colony fell in hours. His soldiers rounded up the human workers. They locked them in holding cells. "Send a message to Earth," Cross ordered. "Tell them that Titan 7 belongs to the Krenth Empire now. If they want it back, they must surrender 3 other systems to us." His officers looked nervous, but they obeyed. The human response came 3 days later. It was not what Cross expected. A single word appeared on every screen in the Krenth fleet. "No." Then the ships appeared. They came out of faster-than-light travel like ghosts. One moment, space was empty. The next moment, 300 human warships surrounded the Krenth fleet. Cross stared at the screens in shock. "This is impossible. How did they get here so fast? Our systems showed nothing." The human fleet commander opened a channel. Her face appeared on the main screen. She looked young. Her eyes were cold. "I am Captain Lisa Stone of the United Earth Defense Force," she said. Her voice was calm. Too calm. "You have attacked a human colony. You have taken our people prisoner. This was a mistake." Cross tried to sound strong. "You cannot defeat us. We have 200 ships. Our weapons are—" "Surrender now," Captain Stone interrupted. "Release our people. Leave this system. You have 1 hour?" Cross laughed. "Or what?" "Or we show you why the Galactic Council made their rule," Stone said. The screen went dark. Cross prepared his fleet for battle. He had more ships. He had better armor. The humans would break against his forces like waves against stone. The battle lasted 17 minutes. When it was over, only 12 Krenth ships remained. The rest were destroyed or disabled. Cross's flagship was burning. His soldiers were dead. He sat in his command chair, surrounded by smoke and alarms. Captain Stone's face appeared again on his screen. "You were told never to challenge humanity," she said. "Now you know why. But your lesson is not over yet. We are coming for your home world. And we will teach your entire empire what happens when you hurt our people." The screen went dark again. Cross realized the terrible truth. The humans had been holding back. For 50 years, they had been holding back. And now, because of him, they would hold back no more. News of the Titan VII battle spread across the galaxy in hours. Commander Valen watched the reports with a heavy heart. He had tried to warn them. Now the humans were moving. Across human space, fleets assembled. Ships came from every colony. Factory stations worked day and night. The humans were not just sending soldiers. They were mobilizing everything. General Cross sat in the emergency council on his home world of Krenth Prime. His leaders were angry. Very angry. "You have doomed us all." High Commander Rax shouted. He was old. He had served in the wars before. "Do you know what you have done?" Cross tried to defend himself. "We still have our main fleet. We have 5,000 ships. The humans only have—" "The humans have enough," Rax interrupted. "Send them a message. Offer peace. Offer anything. Before it is too late." Cross sent the message that night. He offered to return the colony. He offered to pay damages. He offered to sign a treaty. The human response came quickly. "Surrender your military fleet. Surrender your government. Face trial for war crimes. These are our terms." Cross refused. The Krenth Empire would never surrender. They were warriors. They had pride. 3 days later, the human fleet arrived at the Krenth border. But they did not attack the military stations. Instead, they went to a mining colony called Outpost Red. It was far from the main worlds. Only military personnel lived there. The humans destroyed it completely. Every ship, every station, every defense platform. Then they left. Cross did not understand. Why attack a worthless outpost? Why not attack the home world? The answer came the next day, and the day after, and the day after that. The humans attacked 12 Krenth military bases in 1 week. They never stayed to fight the main fleet. They hit fast and hard, then disappeared. Each time, the Krenth sent ships to defend. Each time, the humans were already gone. Commander Valen watched from his ship. He remembered the old stories now. Stories from the First Contact War 70 years ago. Back then, a race called the Borax had attacked Earth. The Borax were strong. They had technology that could destroy planets. They thought humans would surrender quickly. But humans did something unexpected. They did not just fight back. They studied. They learned. They adapted. The Borax were confused. Human tactics changed every day. One day, humans fought in formations. The next day, they split into small groups. One battle, they used heavy weapons. The next battle, they used speed and stealth. The Borax could not predict them. And what the Borax did not know was this: humans had evolved as hunters. On Earth, they had hunted animals much bigger and stronger than themselves. They hunted in packs. They planned. They never gave up. The Borax Empire fell in 2 years. Not because humans had better weapons, but because humans never fought the same way twice. Because humans learned from every mistake. Because humans were patient. After that war, the Galactic Council made the rule: never challenge humanity. Because humans did not just want to win battles. They wanted to destroy anyone who threatened them. Now, Cross was learning this lesson. The human fleet never attacked the same way twice. They hit supply lines. They destroyed communication stations. They attacked mining operations. The Krenth military could not protect everything. Every time they moved their fleet to defend one place, the humans attacked somewhere else. Worse, the humans were doing something clever. They were broadcasting messages to Krenth colonies. The messages showed the truth about the attack on Titan 7. They showed Krenth soldiers killing unarmed humans. They showed the prison camps. Many Krenth were warriors, but they believed in honor. They did not like what they saw. Protests started on 3 major worlds. General Cross grew desperate. He gathered the entire Krenth main fleet, 5,000 ships in one place. He would find the human fleet and destroy them all at once. The humans let him find them. They were waiting near a red giant star. Only 400 ships. Cross smiled. Finally, a real battle. Finally, victory. But as the Krenth fleet moved forward, something went wrong. The human ships did not run. Instead, they flew toward the star. Cross followed. He wanted to trap them. Too late, he realized the trap was for him. The humans had placed weapons near the star. Weapons that used the star's own energy. They activated all at once. A wave of heat and radiation hit the Krenth fleet. 2,000 ships were destroyed instantly. The rest were damaged. The human ships, with better shields, survived. They turned and attacked. The battle was a massacre. Cross tried to retreat, but there was nowhere to go. His flagship was hit. He gave the order to abandon ship. As he floated in an escape pod, Cross watched his empire's fleet burn. The humans had won, and they were not finished yet. Asterisk. The Galactic Council met in emergency session. Every member was present. They watched the reports from Krenth space with growing fear. The human fleet had not stopped. After destroying the Krenth military, they moved to Krenth Prime itself. The home world. 20 billion Krenth live there. Elder Mora spoke quietly. They will destroy the entire planet, just like the old days. But Commander Valen shook his head. No, watch. The humans are different now. The human fleet surrounded Krenth Prime. Every defense satellite was destroyed. Every orbital station was taken. But the humans did not fire on the planet. Instead, Captain Stone sent a message. It was broadcast to every screen on the planet. People of Krenth Prime, she said, your leaders attacked our colony. They killed our people. They took prisoners. We have come for justice. On the planet's surface, citizens watched in fear. They expected death from above. But Captain Stone continued, we do not make war on civilians. We do not kill the innocent. But your government must answer for its crimes. Surrender General Cross and the High Command. Do this, and no more blood will be spilled. The Krenth people understood. The humans were giving them a choice. The humans were showing mercy. 6 hours later, the Krenth government surrendered. General Cross was handed over in chains. The High Command came with him. They would face trial for war crimes. But the story did not end there. Captain Stone addressed the Galactic Council next. Her ships remained in Krenth space. Her message was clear. For 50 years, humanity has followed your rules, she said. We joined your council. We respected your laws. We stayed in our space. And what happened? You let an empire attack us without consequences. You let them take our people. You did nothing. Elder Mora tried to speak. Captain Stone, we did not authorize. You did nothing, Stone repeated. Her voice was harder now. The Galactic Council is weak. It cannot protect anyone, not even itself. So here are the new terms. The council members listened in silence. They had no choice. First, Stone said, humanity will keep a fleet in every sector. We will respond to any attack on any member world. Not just human worlds. Any world. Second, any empire that attacks civilians will face Earth justice. Your laws are too slow, too weak. Ours are faster. Third, the Council will have real power, not just words. We will help you build it, but it will be fair to everyone, big empires and small colonies alike. Commander Valen considered her words carefully. These terms were harsh, but they were not cruel. The humans wanted order, not conquest. They wanted justice, not empire. And if we refuse? Asked Elder Mora. Captain Stone's expression did not change. Then we leave the Council. We protect only ourselves and our allies. The rest of you can face the next General Cross alone. There will always be another one. The Council voted that same day. The terms passed. Not everyone was happy, but everyone was alive. That was more than the Krenth could say. In the weeks that followed, things changed quickly. Human ships patrolled trade routes. Pirates disappeared. 3 small wars stopped before they started. The humans did not take territory. They did not demand tribute. They simply kept the peace. Commander Valen visited Earth for the first time. He met with human leaders in their capital city. He asked the question that troubled him. Why? He said, "You have the power to rule the galaxy. Why do you choose to protect it instead?" The human ambassador, an old man named Director Cole, smiled sadly. "Because we remember," he said. "We remember when we were weak, when we had no one to protect us. When the Borax came, we almost died. We survived because we learned to fight." He walked to a window. Outside, the city stretched for miles. Millions of humans going about their lives. "But we also remember what it felt like to be afraid," Cole continued. "We remember being helpless. We will not let others feel that way. Not if we can stop it." Valen understood then. Humans were not the strongest race because of their weapons. They were strongest because they refused to forget their past. They used their power to protect, not to conquer. Back in Krenth space, General Cross sat in a human prison. He would spend the rest of his life there. Every day, he thought about his choices. He had been warned. The entire galaxy had warned him. Never challenge humanity. Now, it was too late. But perhaps, Valen thought, it was too late for the better. The galaxy had a protector now. A strong one. A fair one. And everyone would sleep better because of it. The end. Asterisk.